Good morning, everyone. It's Rivcal. We are playing some more Lone Fungus, and today we are doing. Well, we're gonna do some more exploring, but first we're gonna do one of these learn videos. Forward dash. We don't actually have the forward dash, but oh yeah, it doesn't look like we can actually finish this yet. So we're going to be getting a forward dash. Good to know. We'll have to come back to that. So we fairly recently unlocked the double jump. We've got a few other areas that I want to go back and explore. I think this one is going to be my next thing to check. Can we go down here? We still can't go down. Oh, I bet we can get from the other side of that. Okay, now I'm excited, except for the fact that we have to traverse like a super long way. I guess let's start here, since we have a few other little things I want to check up here. This looks like another boss fight right away, so let's get into it, I guess. Queen Evil Eye. What do we have here? Aren't you a tasty little thing? I'm gonna enjoy eating you up. Yeah, and I'm gonna turn you into bat lasagna. Ow. Oh, just mad and calling her minions out. Honestly, compared to a lot of the other bosses, I mean, we're not to phase 2 yet, so I shouldn't speak too soon, but this doesn't seem... This feels like it has mostly pretty predictable patterns that are pretty easy to avoid. But there's a chance it'll be going into a third phase here, and it'll get worse. Yeah, I feel like this is more of a be slow and steady and... Yeah. Definitely feel like this is still more approachable than a lot of the bosses that we've fought. The fact that it moves out of the way like that, it does mean that it's a lot harder to get these reflect shots back. Some health back. Not having spikes across the entire ceiling actually made a huge difference there, and I didn't turn around fast enough to bounce off that enemy. Get my health back there. That was kind of fun. And there's our forward dash. Certain actions like bouncing off spikes. So right trigger would be a forward dash. Interesting. I don't love the fact that the air dash and the forward dash are mutually exclusive. So if you push the wrong one, it uses both. But I can think of worse things, I guess. So this area looks like it's actually really big. It goes all the way through this section. I guess as long as I'm here, I was gonna do some more backtracking, and actually now with the forward dash, we have access to even more. But I'm kind of feeling like it's a one-way gate. Kind of feeling like since we're here, We'll go until we find a teleporter that we can be close to before we potentially backtrack. Okay. Very little Castlevania inspired enemy there. And actually the holy mushroom there is even more of that. It looks like it's basically the holy water from the first Castlevania. Let's take a quick moment to do a couple heals. We did not go through any of these lower sections. Oh, okay. Ow. This thing's annoying, and it looks like this is going to be the mechanic for this entire area. So I will hope that we get a better way to interact with these soon. That was weird. Well, I guess we get all our health back here. Master Block Monster. Oh, I see. Could probably be more aggressive than this if I really wanted to, but I don't feel like I need to. So we'll just keep it simple. Bouncy Ball spell. Hold down to throw it downwards. Bouncy Ball deals damage based on its velocity. And I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it also functions as those other bouncy balls do, and will allow us to open these gates without needing one of the generators. And of course, there's a save point right here. Once again, the teleporty save point that I totally walked by. Yep. Okay, so let's backtrack to these other ones. I'm kind of looking forward to getting an upgrade on my actual sword. I'm feeling like we have a lot of enemies that are taking a lot of hits. The good news is we have an easier way to do this. The bad news is it's still really obnoxious. Oh, I'm at 1 health. We should fix that. So this loops back around to these 2 gates. So let's go left first, because this is going to take us back down towards the teleporter, potentially. I was overthinking that. Maybe a bit. Oh, silence, no dash. That's what's going on. I was like... I was very confused for a moment. Man, this is... obnoxious? Okay, so that loops back around. That'll let me get these 3 on my way back. That seems reasonable. Another boss already? Okay. Big evil flower. Let's go. So far the bosses in this area are stationary, and that makes them a lot easier to deal with. At least in regards to getting damage. Blue key infusion. Be able to break blue doors with your sword. Gain slightly more MP when striking enemies with your sword. Okay. Oh, so now we don't even need the bouncy balls. So it gives us the bouncy ball spell and then takes away our reason to need it? Like 2 seconds later? Blue health orb replaces your heal with a healing orb that you can cast out. Strike it when it's green to heal. Sure, when it's blue, nothing will happen. What? Why would I want to do that? I assume it is a faster general thing than when you have to take time to heal. I'm suddenly more okay with the bouncy balls. And slightly mad that I didn't realize that before the boss. Okay. Let's head this way. That's a one-way gate that we don't have access to yet. That's spikes, which I did not realize at first. I need to get one of the other powers, I'm pretty sure, or to have one of the other spells active for that. Pogoing means you don't need to deal with conveyor belts. Actually, wait, would that let us get enough momentum? What? Holy crap. Okay. it was worth trying. That was still closer. We just need to get an actual boost there. And honestly, I'm pretty sure if we had our, again, each of the spells gives you a slightly different way to propel yourself, so I think that that's kind of the trick to this. And unfortunately, the bouncy ball does not give us any propulsion that I'm aware of. That's kind of cool. Another power, Meditation Blast. When you're in the process of healing, you will shoot projectiles out of your mushroom cap. This comes at a cost of extra MP and can only be done while in the healing state. Okay. Okay. So we haven't been this way yet, if I'm seeing that correctly. Okay, that was literally all it was. And we couldn't have accessed it, or we couldn't have gone further because we wouldn't have had the top switch, so we wouldn't have gotten that power still. Or the relic. Okay, okay. So I think that kind of brings us back around to where we were. Got a lot of new stuff these last couple videos. So let's go back to the learn door, because we have forward dash now. We don't have the right spell equipped. I don't think we want that. I don't like that. I don't really want that because it... Yeah, I think we're good on those. We want boost projectile. That's probably the most useful of the ones we've gotten currently. Plus, I really like how it looks. What it does is important. How it looks is also important. There we go. You know what? That kind of brings us full circle, and I think we're gonna wrap here. I do think that this would let me cross up here, but that seems like a lot of backtracking for potentially one thing when we have other stuff that we're gonna need to look at later. Man. We still have this. We never actually made it back to these two. I think this is another one of those blue doors, maybe? That might have been the symbol I was using for it, because it's blue. But it may be a different color, and I may not be remembering right. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I think we'll wrap here. Hope you still enjoyed. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.